Congratulations and celebrate.
This is Sean from Visa Australia. Hey, this is a message for you. Regarding about the, let me ask you a question first. Is your visa get rejected? If it's not, you better find someone else. I'm specializing rejection cases. 9 out of 10, I'm only and pretty much doing the rejected case or people who has extremely quite fear on the cases. Thanks for visiting my website or my Facebook page or maybe possibly the YouTube. Some of you might be visa has been rejected or some of them might be not. Some of them might be thinking about your friend might get rejected and too afraid of the application, or some of them might be rejected a number of times and then looking at something punchline, what was wrong with it? Maybe you went through about the different agency back in your home country, New Delhi or Punjab. There is a large number from the Punjab. Punjab is very tough at the moment actually, but however, we're not going to go through. The purpose of this video about the explain about how these things work with the Visa Australia, how we take the client and how we process the initial consultation as well as about the processing the application. First things first, before we go any further application side, this is how does it work. A lot of people they just send us about the email, the story, the rejection letter. I hope this video established about our procedure. We don't provide any free consultation. Some migration lawyer, migration agent probably give you about 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Some of them might be half an hour, or some of them are first free consultation, something unlimited. We are not provided that kind of the service. So do not expect any free consultation. If this is not for you, as soon as when you hear that, I mean, you can just turn it off and then please, the go, or find someone else. Okay. Secondly, we specializing 9 out of 10. We only doing rejection case. We specializing about the ENS, the TSS, RSMS, or the grandfather scaling word 457, or RSMS is still technically available actually, and also we do also replacement about the now upcoming about the new visa, which very new at the moment actually since last November actually RSMS has been replaced with something else. In relay with the business sponsorship and or appeal AAT case or 188, precisely 188E, which is entrepreneurial stream. That's what we specialize in. We're very narrative in terms of those business skill sponsorship area, as well as about the other, like we do sometimes case about the rejection case based on the spousal visa or partner visa, which is the same under the same category, or even visitor visa, same. This is might be suit to you, I think, mainly about the as I say, but we're dealing with a quite large number of in the past people who's actually mainly about the rejected those the ground basis, which is genuineness. The clause was about the 600.211. I'm not quite sure whether you're familiar or not, but it's kind of the template actually the Department of Immigration in the Australia High Commissioner in New Delhi, what they're generating. Coming back to about this video, the purpose of this video, just want to clarify and establish quite clear. I'm here to telling you and to clarify. Look, I am not. Our firms is not designed for people. Not everyone. We design very specifically designed for the people with the visa who get rejected. We've done many cases in the past. Even apparently, I'm just still doing it now with the visitor visa who get rejected. Okay. And we overcome many times. So if you're struggling it, you're welcome to contact us, but with one condition, which is must complete the payment of the initial consultation fee. Normally, but when I received through the WeChat or Facebook, normally Facebook, there is an auto message. I mean, ask you to actually send a message to the WeChat, no WeChat actually. What is it? The other one, WhatsApp. Okay, generally about the WhatsApp, and You all have my WhatsApp address. If you don't have, go back to about the where you found me, which is the YouTube or at the Facebook. There is a WhatsApp address in there, so you can send me the text message about the what is about it. But overall, our firm or me or my staff, that will automatically maybe send you a message about the initial consultation guide. And the consultation guide simply say about that you have to pay about the initial fee of the $157 with the PayPal. The PayPal address, it's all there. Generally, I charge for the $500 an hour, and it's quite big bargain for you because of the one-off initial consultation. Some of them might be say, "Ooh, that's too much." That's okay. This is maybe not for you. Then just find someone else and just turn it off and just find someone who maybe you look for, or maybe meet on your scope. That's not a problem. But someone who quite serious enough to struggling, and then someone who is quite seriously look for about someone who's really expert in this field, and then those visa has to get granted, has to be approved, and no matter what, then you're in the right place. So coming back to about the purpose of this video, we are not going to read any message. We are not going to even obligate to actually the reply any message. As I say about the ones when I'm providing about those the initial consultation guideline, unless you comply those requirements, which is, as I say about the complete about those payment, we won't be able to read. We wouldn't be able to even reply any message whatsoever. So stop wasting your time. If you're thinking you might be able to picking up some free information from us, it's not a big deal. It's a lot of information already in our website and Facebook. So please picking up the plenty. There is a free information. It's there. But if you ask me that there is a clarity, if you want to get a clarity, because clarity is the power, something customized to your situation, you don't know what to provide or what to do or what is the next step because of the visa has been rejected. All those records, your information, those in the Department of Immigration data system actually, once when you get rejected, it's not easy to overcome. What happened about whoever they're looking at the second time, your application, they generally, they can't come up with the based on the application, but again, they do have a right to actually going through about those cross check. And then when they look at the cross check, not only about the you have to come up with a different reason why, in terms of the comparison, the second time, those certain information is different to the first information. The reason has been matched to the meet those genuineness, which is meet the certain guideline. A lot of people made commonly they think what they're providing in terms of the providing information is correct, but it's not really. In terms of the sufficiency, you generally very much fail. For example, like I give you a few information like providing CV is a discretionary information. You don't always have to provide. I highly recommend not to actually. That's one of a kind of another example. Because of the Department of Immigration, as soon as when they find out about the irrelevant information, which means about something inappropriate on the those the guideline or checklist, then you're giving them the reason to get rejected. So this is one of the reasons actually we don't do about the providing those CV. And the other one is like bank balance and bank statement. You got to be very careful about those difference. You don't have to provide about the bank transaction or detail. When you provide up the bank statement, it's not an essential. There is other way to actually you can provide about the sufficiency of your financial in terms of the you do have enough of financial the bank balance, or the other way to actually you can prove that sufficiency enough that visiting. And also, I also want to address about the rather go through about the video conference or the video call than the face-to-face to the meeting. We don't do that. It's been a while. it's a 21st century, it's convenient wise that we believe that this can provide, the much better in terms of the services, actually, the based on the efficiency, also, the time management, that's what we noticed. And then that's how we, implement it. So if you don't like that, this is not for you. So just forget about it, just turn it off and just move on.